What is up, guys? OMG, today is something else. So YouTube is deciding to not send out any notifications for my live streaming today. I don't know what I did. I don't know why. Don't know, but the only thing that I can do is just manually let people know, like, hold on, like right now I have 0 people in my chat, and I usually hop on here with like starting with around like 150 or so. So I'm just gonna have to use this as an example to show them that it's not working. I can't really do anything. Hold on, I'm just letting everybody know who's a member of the site that I'm live right now. This is why it is important to become a member of my website. I always say join my website, go to shopvoodoochild.com, become a member. It is completely free. Here, I'm going to put some background music. Because of stuff like this. I've never had this happen to me before my whole 4 years on YouTube. So I'm just manually sending out some notifications right now because I don't know what else to do. And I feel so bad because I know there's going to be people who have never, who didn't get the notification. And, aren't going to be able to see this unless they, look for it. So I'm just going to put this in the community tab also. That is so crappy. I don't know why YouTube is doing that. What is the point? Don't you want people to come on your website so you can make some money? But, yeah, this is all I could do, y'all, because I am on a time schedule. Unfortunately, I can't spend all day trying to figure out why YouTube doesn't want to send out my notifications. I'm going to have to get started and do these tribe teas, and you guys could watch them after the fact. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's doing this. I've went live 3 different times and it just won't send out a notification. So this is just gonna be the example that I send to YouTube of that. So there's really nothing that I could do. I'm sorry, y'all, but if you're here, I appreciate y'all. I see you guys slowly creeping in, but if you're here, I appreciate you. Thanks for creeping on my channel, waiting for me to post. But again, for those of y'all that couldn't make it, I'm sorry, but hopefully we will get this taken care of by next week, or hopefully by Friday. I would hope, because when you have over 100K, YouTube tends to respond pretty quickly. So hopefully we can get this taken care of. But again, make sure you guys sign up for my website. It's shopvoodoochild.com. You guys can become a member. It is free. You do have to wait for approval, but it is free. And you can get a notification. And make sure you guys like the live. Please like the live. It's really important that you like the live today, because we ain't getting no help from YouTube. And this I do not want this to be suppressed. Okay? So I'm going to get started. I know there are not a lot of you in here, but I'm going to get started. For those of you guys that don't know me, I am so sorry. This is not the best stream, I guess, to show what a tribe tea really is. But this is a tribe tea segment. It's basically when we give each other advice, talk about real issues, relationships, family, self-growth, all of that jazz. And if I don't have the answers, somebody will out there, okay? I know there's not a lot of people in this live stream right now, but as more people come in, there will be more advice for these specific stories here, okay? And thank you so much for the compliments on my hair. I did not even do my makeup. We just got the hair done, okay? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But today we have 1, 2, 3, 4 stories. So hopefully as the live goes on, more people will start to funnel in. But I am going to go ahead and get started, okay? So the title story is called 7 Years. You know, baby done wasted 7 years of her life for somebody who turned out to be a F-boy. And I know that's a lot of people's biggest freaking fear, is that they're wasting their time with somebody that does not deserve their time, to be frank. But yeah, let's just get into it. This is the first story. We have 4 stories today. They're all kind of short. And I'm welcoming anybody that's coming in late or just coming in, because YouTube did not send out a notification. So this first one we're going to read, we're going to save the title story for the end. This first one we're going to read is called Do Not Ignore Your Gut Feeling. Okay? Do not ignore your gut feeling. I'm just going to put out one more little courtesy reminder. And then we about to get started. Okay, let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's get into it. Don't ignore your gut feeling. I always say that to y'all. Do not ignore your gut. It's there for a reason. Listen to it. It's your intuition. The theme of this week is just mess. This week doesn't have a theme. I was going to try to do one, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get some of these out of here and because to do the theme, I got to skim and wait to see, if they even match. But this week, it's just mess. That is the theme. So the first one, do not ignore your gut feeling. Hey, Nadja, I love your channel. I am a Virgo. Shout out to all the Virgos. If we have any Virgos in the chat, you can go ahead and drop your sign. Or if you're watching in future tense, please drop your signs regardless of what your sign is in the comments, okay? So we can get this in some recommended channels since that notification said no, ma'am. So put in the chat if you're a Virgo, or just put your zodiac sign in general in the comments. But she is a Virgo, and the guy she's talking to is a Libra. Shout out to all the Libras in the chat. Shout out to all the male Libras, because I know y'all be getting hell with these tribe teas. But he's a Libra. She is 20, and he is 22. And by the time you read this, I'll probably be 21. Nope, not yet. Almost. Anyways, I don't really need advice considering the fact no, you probably already are. I don't know. You didn't even tell me your birthday. But considering the fact this already happened and it's deaded now. So I just want to tell my story and share the lesson I learned because Jit Def tried me. In this story, you can refer to me as Mimi, and the boy, we're going to call him Trifling Sewer Rat. Trifling Sewer Rat. So Sewer Rat and I met in July of 2019. He was my type to a T. Tall, handsome, nice full lips, brown skin, nice smile, beautiful eyes, and tall. She put tall in capital letters, girl. The first time he and I linked, he expected to basically hook up. Dude pulled a condom out of his pocket the first time we met up. Oh my God. I deaded it right there. No, sir, that's what we are not about to do. That should have been my red flag. Red flag, that was a red blanket. That was a red king-sized blanket. Stop the music. The first time you meet this man, he pulls out a rubber. Okay. I still decided to give his toxic fine behind a chance. We were just dating, just chilling. All I'm going to say is that we did end up hooking up at some point, and she's trying to say it was enjoyable. Okay, I'm trying to keep it nice and clean, okay, as much as I can. So in June of 2021, we were about to hook up again, and I asked him if he'd been doing anything with anybody else, because in May, he randomly decided to just be celibate, and we've never gone 2 weeks without doing the do, and now you want to be celibate? Red flag number 1. My thing is, sis, I want to know if you was really using protection or not, because why would it matter if he was doing something with someone else, unless y'all are in a monogamous relationship? But why would it matter unless y'all were not being safe in that sense. But I don't know. I was not in that bedroom with y'all. I don't know. But he said, we've never gone 2 weeks. That's red flag number 2. So after I asked him, he looked me dead in my eyes and said, no, I have not been with nobody else. And I had a gut feeling he was lying, but of course I ignored it. So I got tested today. I wasn't checking my email or waiting for the results because I thought he wouldn't lie to me. Dumb, I know. So June 28 comes and we link again to do the do. And something told me to ask him again. Girl, why do you keep... Hold on, because I'm looking at this picture of you. Ma'am, you are built not like a 20-year-old. You are built like a mama. Like, you built like a stallion. Like, you got Instagram body. Stop letting this man hit. Like, you are the prize, sis. Like, you are that girl. What? Like, you built like an IMVU character. And I'm not talking about them over-exaggerated ones. Like, you should not just be giving this man, like, you should have added pictures of him, because I want to see this, because I see some of y'all in the chat are making a good point. We all got the same type, apparently, tall, dark, handsome, nice teeth. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I want to see this picture of him, because you're a baddie. I see why he keep coming to you. But just saying, you serving Instagram body and you just giving it to him over and over and over again? Y'all talking about now I want to see. See, I ain't gonna do y'all. And then, baby, you got the nerve to send me like a bathing suit picture of you with like a thong bikini. Like, you are popping. You are popping. Like, dude, oh my God. I hope this... okay, we still don't got them test results. Hold on. I'm getting too upset. So... we do the do, and something told me to ask him again and suggest protection. So like I thought, y'all, you just letting him... But I didn't ask him because I thought he'd feel tried since we've always... Oh my God, girl. Guys, please protect yourself. Please protect yourself. Like, this is a mess. Please, please, please protect yourself. Because how did it start with y'all first interaction being him whipping out a rubber to now y'all just smashing like a married couple trying for a baby? You over here talking about we've always did it raw and then got plan B. Ladies, and look, I know you're 20. I'm trying to let you know I'm not that older than you, but I'm just peeping y'all on game. Ladies, that whole popping plan B like it's BC will mess your stuff up. Like, don't have no man, like, and then that is just all for his satisfaction. Maybe that's why I'm getting so upset with this, because like, you are gorgeous, like, you are popping, and he is just using you like a personal you know what toy. He got you over here throwing your whole body off of whack just so he could have what he want. And then, that's a good point, V. Them plan Bs are expensive. What y'all doing, bucking from the store? Because, look, this is not it. So, please, y'all, please go and make sure y'all go and reference your doctor. Go to the doctor. If you must, get on some type of contraceptive, because that's not it. Like, that's not it. That is not it. Yes, it will mess up your reproductive. It definitely will. Shout out to anybody that's just now getting up in here. I see the viewers are starting to go up, so maybe we got some late notifications. What is up? Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, because I could feel this story about to go into a weird place. Because you finally admitted. I didn't want to say nothing, because I'm like, I'm not in this bed with this girl. But she said they always do things unprotected and then go to the store and get a plan B. So this day they did the routine, and I didn't ask, but I did ask if he had been having hookups with anybody else once again, and he looked me dead in my eyes once again and said no. And I ignored my gut once again. Y'all need to listen to y'all guts. That is another human sense that was given to us to be taken seriously. Finally, I was like, let me check these test results. And this lying, manipulative, venomous, not even toxic, venomous sewer rat gave me oral and I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. Oh my God. Educational purposes only. I'm about to tell y'all what it said. Oral and anal chlamydia. She said he was having anal, meaning he's either having anal sex or the girl he had sex with has anal sex. What I don't get is, again, I'm not a helper. Girl, let me shut up. Because I'm over here like, well, if y'all ain't doing it in the back door, then how did you get it in the back door? Or did you get backdoor sickness in your mouth? Like, I'm so confused, y'all. Look, I'm so confused. To lessen the confusion, we could just wrap it up. But even then, you got the oral stuff too. So it's like, even if you would have wrapped it up, you still could have contracted it that way. Like, y'all, oh my God, and you're so young. This is just so messed up. You said I wasn't surprised, but I was. Girl, what? What? I would have been so, what? I thought we were honest and open with each other, but obviously I was wrong. He just said F you and your health. I told him, and he was so nonchalant about it. We haven't spoken since. Look, if anybody is in that situation, I'm going to need you to ask them if they knew, figure out if you have a two-party state or not, and record their response and sue the heck out of their ass. Because 9 times, well, I'm not going to say 9 times, probably around half the time, a little over half the time, they know. They know. And if they're moving like this anyway, and they're having unprotected multiple partners, they are aware. They are aware. And I would definitely, yeah, I'm reading on the chat, definitely would go that route of trying to press some charges, because that is ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense how, oh my God. She said, we have not spoken since. He ignores all my calls and texts. He's acting as if I'm the one that betrayed him or lied to him. I messed with him for a hot minute. I knew he wasn't nothing, but it took this for me to realize that he is just a F-boy. He is a coward. He has no type of accountability. He is a liar with a smooth tongue like the snake that he is. Ooh, period. I can't respect him. I don't even look at him the same way anymore. And that is really his fault. Anyway, people, listen to your gut and don't trust nobody. If you and a long-term partner took a break for more than 3 weeks, make sure y'all get tested. I'm big on getting tested. I don't play that. But I thought I could trust. Obviously, I couldn't. Never again. Lessons definitely learned. And here's a few pictures of me. Yes, you are a baddie and he is Delulu. I don't know why he did that. But all I'm going to say is, look, from my experience, usually when people show you who they really are, believe them. And I also had an interaction with a guy where the first time we met, they tested my boundary on the same way he tested your boundary on some like, hey, you down? Like, what's, and it's like, oh, so you a F-boy. Oh, okay. You be effing. Like, cause no normal person that would want to court you and see something in you other than the physical. And I know you being built like this, you probably get that a lot of lustful interactions of people trying to. That's why I say these people be romanticizing the BBL, having a voluptuous shape and stuff like that, especially when you're only 20. Well, you turn 21 next month, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you're going to have a lot of unwanted attention. Just clock when they come at you like that, off rip, like just off rip, because it's like, you don't even know me. If anything, that makes you a slut, sir. Like, you're just out here whoring around, sir. Like, the fuck. Here, I'm gonna open up the chat and let's see what you guys got to say. Jessica says, if he's willing to sleep with you so quickly unprotected, why would you think he's not quick to do the same thing with other pretty girls? That's what I'm saying, because just because he's attractive don't mean he don't got that thing. And unfortunately, now you're in that statistic as well. You're very attractive, but now you got that thing. It's the same. You never freaking know. You just got to protect yourself. And it's not the end of the world. I'm sure you know that. It's not the end of the world. You're going to be okay. You're not moving like him. You obviously you're way more rational when it comes to your status and getting tested and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. Shay says, girl, you also said F you and your health for dating him just casually. Use like a damn you know what dumpster. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, he literally just got everything he wanted out of that. Like, but again, not your fault. Life moves on. You live and you learn. Learn something from this and keep it going. It's not, you don't have you HIV or anything. And even if you did, life goes on. You just have to move differently. As you get older, you're going to realize you got to move differently. Jamia says, I'm 17 with an hourglass-like shape, and it's so hard. My own dad told me I can't wear what I want because I may get assaulted. No, that's what I'm saying. Unfortunately, when girls are more voluptuous, we get unwanted attention a lot of the time. And it's sad that grown-ass men can't control themselves. That's really sad, Jamia. Yeah, it's so messed up. Marie says, it's sad how these impulsive choices with hookups can impact your life for so long. Yes, that you really do. And that's why I always tell people, if you're in a serious relationship and you have a partner that's cheating on you, that is putting yourself at risk too. Not saying it's your fault and you should take the blame, but even then, that's putting your health and your body at risk. And God forbid you get that thing that you can't cure, and then you get sick, and now that's affecting you taking care of your business. Like, you never ever know. You never know. If I were you, oh my God, but that's just me being petty. I would have been like, look, beware of this fine ass man. I know it looks like everything's okay, but it's not okay. He will have you itching and burning. Like, let everybody know. Okay, so YouTube's finally starting to send out the notifications. That's what's up. If you guys are just got in here, make sure you hit that like button so more people can get notified. I appreciate it. And if you want to give this stream an extra boost, just go and comment your zodiac sign in the comments below. I would appreciate it so much. We only just did one story, so you're not too behind. But for those of you guys that did hear that last story, what advice would you give to a younger girl, not a younger girl, but you know what I mean, a young adult who is voluptuous and does have to, you know, and maybe that used to be you? Like, what advice could you give to her? Or just any girl, what advice could you give to anybody who is in a situation with an F-boy and now they done left them burning? Have any of you guys ever been in those situations? We've had a few of those tribe teas. So if any of you guys have progressed from that and now you're where you're at and you can give somebody advice, please go ahead and leave that in the comments. And yeah, let's move on to our next story. And again, guys, if you guys want to boost the stream, put your zodiac sign in the comments, not the chat box, but keep the chat going too. I like seeing y'all little zodiac signs. We got hella air signs in here today. Shout out to all the Aquarius. But this next story is called, Am I Being Over Dramatic? Now look, my behind, I be having little moods and stuff, you know, and I be asking myself that too. But usually my rule of thumb, just for this general question, if you ever want to wonder if you're being dramatic or not, I usually think of the situation from like 3 to 4 different perspectives and like try to rationalize it. Like, okay, is this me being in my feelings? Am I projecting? Do I feel insecure in this? And is that why I'm doing like, or was that just left field? Like, you know, so right, Shyla, let's find out. Were you being over dramatic? So, hey, Nadja, you can call me S. I apologize for any grammatical or punctuation errors. Child, I am used to having access to my school's writing center for any large bodies of writing. So this is my first time writing in for a tribe T. So please bear with me. I'll also try to keep this email short. So before I get into my rant, I just want to say that I love your videos so much, and I've been watching them since your nipple piercing video. Well, that's a long ass time. And I have learned so much from you over the years and view you as my internet big sis. Oh, I am so proud of you and your consistency with pushing out quality content. Well, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I be feeling like a auntie on here sometimes, but thank you for calling me a big sis. It means a lot to me. Damn. Okay, sorry. Can y'all tell TikTok got me feeling old yet? I'm not even 30 yet. I'm over here like, damn. Anyway, I don't have any crazy tea to spill, but I wanted to rant because I believe you would understand my perspective as a small influencer. Yes. So about a year ago, I decided that I wanted to start taking my Instagram seriously. Now, before I say anything else, I know everybody and their mama wants to be an influencer and an Instagrammer or a TikToker. And so what? So what? Any of y'all watching this right now, if y'all want to go and be anything, go and do it. TikTok, if you got a small business, you need to be on TikTok. If you want to get popping on Instagram, you need to be making reels. If you want to get popping on YouTube, you got to make long, bingeable, quality content. Like, anybody can do it. It just has to be special to you. So don't ever feel like something's oversaturated and you can't, don't ever feel like that. What's up, Callie? Hey, Callie. Callie says, thank you for the donation, by the way. I always appreciate you coming through. She said, see, I was an around the way girl, tomboy type. I talk ish with them, but they already knew not to try me. They would talk and all. Oh, she's talking about growing up curvier. And all I'd hear was Charlie Brown's teacher. You feel me? Protect your peace and your temple. That part. Much love to you, Callie. Thank you so much. That is so true. Not all these ragamuffins deserve your time. Like, period. And yes, y'all, YouTube did not send out no notification. I'm sorry if I keep saying that throughout the stream. I just want to keep welcoming the new people that are coming in. Thank you, Pay Nostagram. But I am an auntie in real life, but like culturally, I'm not no auntie. Like, I get what you mean. Like, culturally, I'm not no auntie, but in real life, yeah. Speaking of that, I need to do a life update video. Like, a lot of stuff has happened, and I'm like going through it, and I'm like trying to figure out how I'm gonna tell you guys about it. But yeah, a lot of stuff is going on. So maybe I'll do that this week. I don't know. But enough about me. Back to the story. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked with the small influencer talk. But they said these websites are very saturated with small influencers and influencers that are just starting out who want to be the next big thing. My advice is don't try to be the next big thing. Try to be the best you, and then other people will gravitate towards the fact that you're just being yourself. Like, authenticity online is so rare. And oh my God, it's like when you're actually at these photo shoots and at these events and with these people, and you see the behind the scenes of that viral photo and of that viral video, like, it brings a different perspective to just how ingenuine shit has to be, So like, if you just be yourself on here, even if you're not a actual like YouTuber or influencer, if you are somebody who is a supporter, you could even stand out in that way of just being yourself online. I don't know. I don't think it's oversaturated. I feel like you should just do you, boo. But they want to be on the fashion realm of Instagram. I say all of this to say that I've invested so much time into taking pictures, editing, coming up with themes, songs for my posts, researching ways to have the algorithm work. Okay, no, you're doing all the work. Okay. I know it doesn't sound like a lot. No, that is a lot. You are on the right track. And I genuinely enjoy doing this, as I consider this another form of self-expression as well as a hobby. What really triggered me to get so upset about my content happened today. I posted an Instagram reel today of an old video of my hair after I got a silk press. Now, as a boy that identifies as gender fluid and wears feminine clothes and makeup, I understand that people may wonder if I'm a boy or a girl and send my pics to their group of friends, mutuals, whatever the case may be. Okay, I know where this is going. I know where this is going. It happens, child. It happens. I be seeing people sending stuff of me, like random stuff where it's like not even like, I don't know. Where I be like, girl, what are you doing? Like the other day I asked some of my Instagram followers if they could like, pray for my family member. And I saw what people did with that post. When you have a business account, you could see what people be doing. And I'm just like, weird, just weird. But that's what happens when you put yourself into the wolves and you're being yourself. People start to project and like, people just start to project. So, child, this video I posted got 3,000 views, which I was happy about. No, for real, that's good. I checked my engagement to see that 21 people have sent my videos to others. At first, I'm thinking, wow, I got a decent amount of reshares just to see that one person posted it. I then checked the last post with specifically just pictures to see that 51 people have sent my post to others. I bet you it's just that MLM girl that at your high school. Like, it's so, I don't know what it is. It's always them hometown local. Like, nobody is really, they're just jealous. They're just jealous. They're just jealous. You are the main character. You are the main character. And they're all just talking about it. They're just jealous because you are being authentically you. It's so obvious. They could do the same thing with their Instagram. They just choose not to. So now I know you and the tribe probably think that I'm upset over a trivial social media thing, but any correlation to engagement is the currency of Instagram. Also, my frustration lies in how my content performs. I know that I'm not entitled to any form of Insta success, going viral or blowing up or anything like that. However, I get so frustrated because I spend so much time thrifting and buying clothes that do not help to contribute to fast fashion in 3 months. Okay, I'm about to tell you something right now. Just as a big sis who's doing what you're doing. That's part of the territory with Instagram. I see what you're trying to do, but Instagram is not the website for you. I feel like you need to put your energy into TikTok. For one, being a fashion anything, you have to understand that clothing is really, really hard to write off. Like, it's not taxable. So getting into something it is, but it's really hard to prove that you're only wearing these clothes to post on Instagram and you're not wearing it to go to the beach with your homegirls. Like, you get what I'm saying? So being in the fashion space, you're going to be relying a little bit more so on like sponsorships, giveaways, working with companies in that way. And TikTok is more so for that. Instagram is for already famous people. The age of trying to blow up on Instagram is dead. Instagram is only good when you're posting reels because they're trying to compete with TikTok right now. So I would post your TikTok content onto your Instagram so you could get that engagement. But if you can't get over people from your hometown or your petty ass high school talking about you, I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to, and I know in your brain you're like, no, well, that's not the engagement I want. Somebody's watching you. That's good. Like, you just got to go, you got to get through it. You got to work through it. You said, I know I don't have no hate and bone in my body because I know other people's blessings are specifically for them, but my counterparts are getting many likes, views, and engagements for posting mirror selfies in their Fashion Nova outfits, graphic tees, and biker shorts. Now I understand I sound very bratty and entitled and very judgy of what people wear. I understand not everyone is into high fashion, archive pieces like I am. It just gets so frustrating after feeling like my work is getting slept on, knowing that I pay attention to all of these details. Oh Lord, I have dreamt about being famous since I was a little kid, especially in the realm of fashion. Well, you gotta get over it. You got to get over that. You got to get over that hump of people, talking about you behind your back. You got to get over it. Because they would never say it to your face. Obviously, they mumbling and cackling and sneaking and DMing each other. You are the main character. Like, and if you want to be famous, you're going to have to get used to people doing that. I'm getting to a point where I'm completely over this social media crap. Now I believe I'm being a little bit dramatic for thinking about quitting, but man, I just want to say F it and completely delete my Insta account. In the same breath, I feel like I would never forgive myself if I gave up on my dream, because being a fashion content creator is genuinely something I foresee myself doing in the future. I know this isn't any interesting tea, but I am very conflicted. I have talked to 2 of my friends about it, and they genuinely have always supported me by liking, commenting, and reposting. They've also taken a lot of my pictures too, and I'm genuinely thankful for them. See, that's what's up. But I feel like they don't completely understand my frustration and why I want to delete my account. I know that I'm probably going to delete it once I calm down, but child, I am tired. I apologize for writing so much and going on so many different tangents. I hope this makes sense. By the way, I am a 20-year-old Virgo male. We got another Virgo, another 20-year-old Virgo. And I'm going into my senior year of college. Bless. Here is some pictures of me. Hold on, let me see. Go on TikTok. What are you doing? No, seriously, go on TikTok. And then I will agree with you. That Instagram is not very Instagram is very selective of the gender fluid people and the non-binary folk that they promote. Where they have a look, it's usually palatable, you know, like that's the Instagram, very corporate. But on TikTok, there are so many LGBT queer people that do fashion and all type of stuff, and they get promoted. Like, so I would go to TikTok. I would even make a YouTube and just start making videos of just your outfits for the week. Make YouTube shorts. Like, I just wouldn't put so much energy into Instagram, because unfortunately Instagram is Facebook. It's a dying app. Like, it is what it is. Facebook is only for business. I mean, Instagram is only for businesses to connect with already bigger people. Shout out to Moon Baby. Thank you so much for the donation. They said to be a powerful influencer, you have to do it for the love and enjoyment, not for the recognition. Genuine engagement grows over time. That is great advice. If you just do something just to be popping, people can tell. Remember how I told you earlier, that realness aspect? If people just see you doing you, you know why they're DMing each other your pictures? Because they see you doing you, and they could tell you want to be outside. They could tell you feel confident in this picture. So here, I'm gonna put the chat on the screen. My bad, y'all. I forgot to put this thing up here. What's up, Ty? What's up? Shout out to all the mods up in here. Oh, and I see we got some more people up in here. Shout out to anybody that got a late notification. Make sure you hit that like button, okay? Make sure you hit that like button. Yeah, a lot of people just now got it. Sorry, YouTube is messing up. I'm gonna send them an email after this live stream. If you guys want to help boost the algorithm for this video and get some more notifications going, comment in the comment section, not the chat, your zodiac sign. Just put your zodiac sign in the comment section, not the chat, to try to get this these notifications coming, this algorithm going, and leave a thumbs up. Leave a thumbs up. So yeah, I would not delete your Instagram. Keep your Instagram there, but don't put all your eggs in one basket, especially with this internet stuff. You do not want to put all your eggs in one basket. You see how YouTube just did me? Like, girl, I got a website, I got a TikTok, I got a Patreon. Like, you can't put all your eggs in one basket, because it will hit different when you don't get that immediate thing. Oh, they don't have a comment section yet? Okay, my bad, y'all. I didn't know that the comment section wasn't available until the live stream was over. But, yeah, you could go ahead and put your zodiac sign in the chat. I don't mind. But yeah, you never want to put all your eggs in one basket. I would make yourself the brand. I would make yourself the entity, make a business account, do exactly what you're doing. Keep studying algorithms, but study other algorithms as well. And look at what other people are doing that you want to do. Not your friends or your counterparts or whatever. Look at the people that you want to be there. Take what they're doing and make it yours. That's all anybody ever does. Yeah, I'm here doing tried teas, but you know how many girl talks there are on YouTube? I just don't call mine a girl talk, because we got non-berries, boys, girls. We got all types of shit. But you get what I'm saying? Like, this isn't a new concept. Story times aren't a new concept. Running a small business isn't a new concept, but I made all of that my own with my own little twist. So that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Shout out to the Virgos. We got hella Virgos. Y'all are going ham this season. But please don't give up. Please do not give up. Please do not give up. Try TikTok. Oh, and my tip for TikTok, make 2. Make one where you like to scroll and do all the goofy stuff. And then make another one where you only follow fashion bloggers. You only follow fashion haulers. You only interact with fashion content. And you follow people that are just like you, queer, not gender fluid, so you could get into that algorithm, So I would also study the TikTok algorithm. Also, I saw someone else in the chat, get into Pinterest. Get into Pinterest. Pin your stuff on Pinterest. You'd be surprised. Shout out to Selena. Thank you so much for the donation. They said Virgo season. Yes. My boyfriend and I are Virgos. Shout out to all the Virgos. That's my little sister sign, The sister sign, both with Mercury. How y'all doing, Virgos? Shout out to y'all. But yes, leave them some advice in the comments below for all my future tense people. So we're gonna get on to this third story. This one's pretty short, and it is called "Am I Wrong?" So the last one was "Am I over dramatic?" And this one is "Am I wrong?" I don't know. I'm gonna just hop right on into this one. So, hey Nadja, disregard the last email I sent. No, girl, I saw you sent me like 3 emails, and I picked this one. She said I sent it on my phone and it accidentally sent. But I'm just gonna jump into the story. So these are real names, by the way, because I am not creative. I reconnected with my friend Alyssa after not talking in about a year or 2 due to school stress. Question, anybody, have any of you guys ever reconnected with like an old friend that y'all fell off with? I would love to hear like a quick little story about that in the comments. No, this is the third story. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all are getting these notifications late as heck. I'm so sorry. But I would like to know, because I saw someone on TikTok saying, and it's funny because she's an Aquarius and I have an Aquarius placement as well. And she was like, me going to brunch with this old friend I cut off 5 years ago because I'm trying to not hold grudges with my Aquarius ass. And I'm like, is it that, or I don't know. I just want to know, because I would rather just not. I would rather just not. Like, I don't know. Let me know, because I have done that when I was younger. Like when I was a teenager, I have reconnected with somebody and it just didn't last. It just reminded me why I left them behind, But yes, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. But this person said, after I found out that she had slept with this guy from our old school, this boy was a massive a-hole that smelt like unwashed booty. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Okay. He played football, but he would stink even before he went to practice. Y'all, my brother plays football. Football players be stank. They be stank as hell. So you already be stank before you go. I expressed my disappointment in her. Not you said I expressed my disappointment in baby. Because she is too pretty and could do so much better. She told me she just gotten out of a relationship when he slept with him, and she's already an emotionally weak person. So I went to sleep not thinking anything of it. But I woke up to a voice message from him, Senior Stanky Booty, on Instagram. Didn't even know we followed each other. I was about to say, girl, why you following the boy that smell like butt? What? So he unsent the message, but later that day, he called me a creep for asking about his sex life. Pause. Sir, nobody was asking about your sex life. We were questioning your hygiene. I asked my homegirl, who should have never been my homegirl, about her. Okay? I don't want you. Sir. Period. Anyway. I was confused because I never talked to him. Apparently, Alyssa told him that we talked about them sleeping together and how I was confused by her stooping that low. Side note, this man makes me deeply uncomfortable, and I mentioned that to her in our convo, and she still talked to him about me. Anyway, he was yelling at me in my messages and blaming me for some random stuff. She wasn't supposed to tell anyone that they slept together, and she ended up dragging me into their drama. And I ended my conversation with him by saying that they have issues. And he said, at least I get some. So that comment rubbed me the wrong way because I felt like he was talking about my homegirl in a degrading way. Girl, your homegirl do not respect herself. Do you think she's going to care about you taking up for her? For this man disrespect? This man probably disrespect her in her face. Like, what? I know she had strong... I told Alyssa that he was probably using her for just hookups because he used to string girls along with the promise of a relationship so they would sleep with him. I know she has strong feelings for him and he's managed to string her along for 2 years. Even when she was seeing other people. She got pissed. She said I was jealous and that she was happy and that I don't know him. Am I in the wrong for trying to warn her? This dude bullied several of our friends in school and was a devil's lettuce head. But by the way she talks about him, you would think he's some outstanding gentleman. Girl, unfortunately, a lot of these people that we met in high school still have like this high school vision of each other. She probably on some weird power trip like, oh my God, I'm smashing the jock that used to bully all my friends. Girl, go ahead. Go lay. I would have been like, go lay. Like, she's told you already. And she's already cut the music. Y'all stop being friends, right? You're trying to reconnect. And she immediately hops into a codependent situationship and you want to stay around. I'm sorry, sis, but if I were you, I would not rekindle that because it's pretty obvious that she just wants a savior and you're trying to play like a savior role right now that she didn't ask you. Scratch that. You're trying to play a savior role that she did not ask you to play. And I don't see how you're going to fit here. I don't see how you're going to fit here. I would dead it. I would leave her and him right where they were. Oh my God. She considers him her best friend, but he's ashamed of sleeping with her and talks about her like an object. 2 of his friends are neo-Nazis as well. I feel like in this whole situation, I'm the victim because she talks to me about a person who caused me great discomfort in the short time I knew him. I don't really... Oh, and I put victim in quotations because she did. I don't really feel victimized, but I no longer trust her anymore. I don't know how much of this was me being protective of a friend or someone who's reading way too much into it. Maybe he's changed, but somehow I doubt it. It sounds like there's context missing. It's because I was just thrown in the middle of this and I'm still unaware about what happened. Has it ever occurred to you that your old friend may have changed while you guys were not friends? Like, these are completely different people. You over here trying to vouch for a girl that does not want vouching. Like, this is just all around toxic. And she probably going, if birds of a feather flock together, sis. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, this ain't it. This is not it. Shout out to Yesenia. What is up, Yesenia? Yesenia says, hey, lovely. Good to catch a live. Hey, girly. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad all of y'all made it. I'm so sorry for the late notifications. YouTube is on one. Make sure you guys like this video so more people can get notified. I'm noticing more people are coming in, so I think that's actually working. But I'm still going to send this issue to YouTube, so this does not happen again, okay? But thank you so much. Thank you so much, Yesenia, for stopping by. But, yeah, here, I'm going to put the chat on the screen. I feel like she should just leave him be. Just call it a day. I mean, leave the friend be. Like, Call it a day. Y'all said she gonna get the yeasty messing with Senior Dirty Butt. Probably. Shout out to the new Tree Couture. Thank you so much. Saying happy fall semester. Yes. I'm about to cry over this homework, girl. It's my last class, last semester in my art degree. Oh my God. Thank you so much, dude. Shout out to all the college students out there. Cause man, I'm so ready to be done with this. So ready to be. That's what I'm saying. Back to the story though, doll. That's what I'm saying. You associating with a neo, you know what? That says enough. Like, I'm not trying to deal with none of that, because that just lets me know I'm not safe around you. And if you're not a person of color and you are around people of color, you could say, well, that's not safe for my friends. I can't bring up, like, what's wrong with you? But yeah, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Just like Tantra said in the chat. Does not want to be freaking saved, so leave her. She says, I also love your content. I've been watching on and off for years, but just recently subbed. What the? I'm a Virgo. What is going on? Shout out to all the Virgo. Why is everybody sending me in Virgo? So this is all big Virgo energy. That's the theme of the live, I guess. Just Virgo energy today. All these, what is the commonality in all three of these stories? The false sense of control. The first story, oh girl, she really thought that she had control over that thoughtin' and bopping Libra. No ma'am. Am I being over dramatic? You want control over people talking behind your back? No ma'am. And you, am I wrong? I want control. I want them to know that they is in a shitty situation, and if I was in that relationship, I wouldn't be in it. No, ma'am. Like, y'all Virgos. Y'all Virgos just be wanting to run stuff, boy. Y'all be wanting to run it. Y'all just be wanting to run the show. All right, let's get into this next story. It's called My Neighbors Are Wildin'. My neighbors are wildin'. So we're getting a break from relationship. We're going straight neighbors, okay? So, hey, Nadja, it's me, T. Thanks for reading my story about the other YouTuber. I was dope. Oh, I remember. This was the person that sent me a story when I was reading it in the car. So, my bedroom shares a wall with my neighbor's living room. It's a young mother and son who moved in about 3 years ago. Before C-19, they were both gone most of the time, all hours of the day and night, so we really didn't have much interaction and it was quiet. But once C-19 hit, the mom was laid off and the son was schooled from home. So there was one incident when they first moved in. The son, who's about 18 now and 15 back then, stole a package from my... Damn, so you holding this... Wait a minute. I'm so confused. I'm confused about the time zones, but somebody done stole a package off the front door. I knew it was him because the neighbor across from us saw him looking at it. I called the office and I told them I wasn't 100% sure, but I suspected it was them. The building manager confronted the mom and told them the package is returned, it'll be the end of it. Fuck that. I'm calling the feds. That's a federal crime. Let me stop. Let me not. Don't mess up that little boy record. Like, but you get, if that ever happens and a grown ass person does that, look. So I promised to let it go because teens do stupid things, and her being a young mom to a teen boy, I was trying to be understanding. Now that y'all have the backstory. Okay, so he did that 3 years ago. So the little boy was already on some little delinquent-ish. So now fast forward, the boy is not little anymore. He is an 18-year-old. I'm assuming senior because you said they're doing schooling. Now that you have that backstory, hopefully you can understand that when packages started going missing around C-19, I did suspect her son. But 3 years ago, though, sis, I told the management office again, and they told me that the packages all over my apartment building had been going missing, and the police and the office were looking into it. I wasn't judging him or his mom, but he has stolen before. It took months, but they did end up confronting the mom. The building manager told me he had her on camera stealing packages. So the mom was stealing? They got the mama on camera stealing. Wow. That's why I got the neighborhood app. That's why I got my little ring cam. Like, no ma'am. So they could, maybe she didn't really do it. Maybe they couldn't prove it. I have no idea. But after that day, her and her son started playing music crazy loud at all hours of the day. What the hell? I would have been like, bro, I'm not the office. I didn't do nothing to you. Why are you messing with my sleep? It would be between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. Then they would start blasting music at 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. every morning. I wanted to wake up to, I don't want to, they talk about, I don't want to wake up to Nav, Trippie Redd, Pop Smoke, R.I.P. to the Woo, but I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to listen to this. I called management once again. At this point, I'm feeling like a Karen because on one hand, I feel bad, but on the other, I'm like, damn, I need to sleep too and enjoy my living space. Right, you pay rent there. What? To give you an idea of how loud the music is, a cup fell off my desk because of the vibration. The neighbors from above have now also complained. Now, you know you loud when the sound goes up. Like, it's one thing if, sometimes your feet, no. Oh my God. So a management sent them a letter saying there is a zero tolerance noise policy and they could be evicted. I want the music to stop, but I don't want anyone evicted. So when I heard that, I stopped calling the office about the music. Well, technically, at this point, they couldn't even evict nobody. So that was just kind of like an open-ended threat. I only know about the letter because when they received it, the mother started screaming her head off, and I could hear everything. They have no volume control. One morning, super early, it was like 6. The mother was banging on my door. That could not happen in Florida. Ma'am, you will get like that will not happen in Florida. Random side note, I'm not going to talk about it too much. I talked about it last week on the podcast, the Nadja and Daniel podcast. So if you guys want to go watch it in depth and you'll hear my opinion on this, because I know some of y'all in the chat are going to be like, oh my God. That whole fit and fresh and fit situation where that dude popped up in his studio and bruh had his burner trying to make it seem like they're in Miami, right? I'm a Floridian, I'm going to tell you the real tea. That was staged as hell. In Florida, if somebody busts in your door, like it's over with. It's over with. There is no, oh my God, let's beef. Where's the camera? Get the camera. No, my life is threatened. I don't know you. You bust in my thing. If that was real life, it would have been Miami streamers shot and killed, a random blah blah blah. Like, it would not have been no, oh my God, did y'all see that online? So this lady banging on your door, I don't know who you are. You could get that like, I don't know who you are, ma'am. And then if you go, I seen this other video where it was this the main chick showed up at the side chick's house trying to collect her man. The side chick came out with a burner and was like, girl, I almost ended your life. Do not pop up at people's houses. Like, you will get hurt. But if y'all want to know more about what I mean by that, because I see some of y'all are like, I'm a little lost. At the end of the stream, there'll be a link to the Nadja and Daniel podcast. It was literally the podcast last week where I talked about that in brief. Stand your ground laws are very real, especially in Florida. So she said this lady done banged on her door. Talking about, it sounded like she was trying to knock it off the hinges. She was going in and out of Spanish, accusing me of leaving stuff at her doorstep. Yes, literally doo-doo. Someone put dog doo-doo on her doorstep. And she said it's been going on every day for months. And I told her I don't know anything about it. And it's probably someone else in the building pissed off at you. Then I told her to get away from my door with no mask on, period. And I would call the police, not the building manager. Like, for real. Talking about I was bluffing, though. I don't call the cops. Oh my gosh. I can't. If it's buffering for anybody, just try to exit out and come back in and let me know. But Yeah, I would have had to call the police on her. I'm sorry. We need some type of paper trail here because this ain't it. At this point, I've just stopped calling the management to complain. I don't want to make anyone's life harder. And now we're still making complaints. It was even brought up at one of the building meetings. A woman from the building and I were talking in the laundry room, and she says she believes they're doing all of this because they know once the ban is lifted, they will be evicted. That's what I was saying. They can't really do anything, unfortunately. But yeah, sorry if this is a little all over the place. This happened over the duration of a year. Well, they're out now, child, because you can't do that no more. They started letting people go this month and September. So I would love to hear an update. If they did go against their lease, being noisy as heck. So it is what it is. And I would have left dog doo-doo on their door too. I did the same thing to my last neighbor. I don't care. Statute of limitations is up, baby. I definitely left some doo-doo on this man's door because he thought, no. And you know I didn't care because in that neighborhood, they actually had our dog's DNA. So if your dog doo-dooed, you would get a charge. So I really was not caring. Sometimes people just make you so, caught on 4K. I cannot. Let me know if that has happened to any of y'all. Have y'all ever put doo-doo on a neighbor door? Do not put doo-doo on nobody's door. Just stay away from people's door because you could get shot with a boomstick. Don't do it. Be safe out here. Please do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Okay? Now look, y'all dying laughing. I'm dead serious. I definitely put a little, definitely put a little doo-doo on his, you better ask. And then he had the nerve to even be, I made a story time about this. He even had the nerve to be talking about, y'all are being too loud. We're moving out. Moving is not a silent task. So you know what? I'm going to leave you a little going away present. And yes, they want your dog's DNA. Not joking. I still have the little collar, the little thing on the porch or the door. On the porch. So you can step on it. Have a nice little day. Right. Talk about Nadja said, do as I say, not as I do. Look, I was young, okay? Don't do it. But let's get on to this title story. I'm ready to get into this title story. And they titled theirs 7 years wasted. But I just titled it, they got my girl messed up. They deserve compensation. Like 7 years. 7 years. Damn. I don't even know, I'm over here thinking, I just counted how many years me and Daniel have been together. I'm like, damn. So it's about to be 7 years. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm not even joking. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I must really fuck with this man. Cause I've noticed my life goes in threes. I usually don't be here this long. I be like, it's time for me to go. But I love me some him, I guess, because I've been with my man almost 7 years. And I can't imagine. Well, let's get into it so I can relate. Let's get into it. So, clap. 7 years wasted. Y'all said that's a whole medical degree, right? Damn. So, hey, girl, I love your channel. Thank you so much. Aw, thank you, D. You said my dad wasted 20 years of my mom's, had a whole secret family. Look, I don't know what it is with men, the older men. They be having whole secret families. I went on Ancestry, found out my grandfather has a secret family. He got a whole other property and a whole family. Bro, I don't know what it is. They be wasting decades. You're right, though. But thank you so much for the donation, D. Thank you so much. But let's get into this story. So, I've been watching for some years now. Continue striving. Thank you so much. So, let's hop right into it. Oh, never mind. We can't hop in. Hold on. Shout out to Jude. We got 4 pounds. Oh my God, I'm feeling fancy. Hey Nadja, watching from the UK. Thank you for streaming at a time that people over here can watch too. Always love the tribe teas. Well, thank you for joining. I love seeing people from all over the world. That is so freaking cool that you're watching me in the UK and I'm over here in a freaking swamp with gators. And you're over there and it's probably like cold and wet. And I'm over here and it's just hot, humid, and I don't know. It's just so cool to see. I love seeing you guys. I love the Australians, the Canadians. Like, I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let's get into the story. Let's get into the story this time. For reals, not for fake. So my name is Ashley, and I don't care if you say my name because my name basic as hell. Not gonna lie, sometimes y'all be writing in with some real basic names, and I'm just like, really, sis? Like, really, sis? Really? I see one girl. Hi, my name is Jessica. Please keep me anonymous. I'm like, girl, you know how many Jessicas there are? But anyway, like, what? Shout out to Nulani in the chat. Thank you so much for the donation. Dang, y'all are showing out today. Thank you so much. Nulani says, man, my Jamaican father has 4 different families, and he was with my mom for 5 years. Wow, that is crazy. Yeah, my dad got 2 families. And then my grandfather had 2 families. We had no clue about. My grandfather on my mom's side has multiple families. Like, them Caribbeans get busy, boy. They be getting busy. But Ashley says she needs some help. 7 years ago, I met this guy named James. We met at a pregame party while I was in the military. Okay. It's starting to make a little sense. The amount of time. Okay. Let me also say during those times, I was dabbling in mixing alcohol and special medicine because I was super depressed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So the night I met him, I was so messed up to the point I eventually did black out. Somehow during the night, I gave him my number, which isn't like me, especially like, hold on. Why? Can I get some mods to get that? Somebody thank you so much. This is the last story, y'all. I'm trying to make it through the home stretch. This is the last story. Thank you so much, mods. Somehow during that night, I gave him my number, which is not usually like me. But how do you remember you gave him your number? Well, I guess he texted you, girl. But he treated me so different. He kept me mentally sane, so I stopped taking certain meds. Oh, okay. Everything was great. A few months later, I got out the military and moved back home to another state, but we still dealt with each other. He came to see me, or I would go to see him. Fast forward a few months, he is in the process of deploying, so I could go and visit. And, he would FaceTime me drunk, telling me he wanted to say it while sober. This is just some classic military drama. Like, girl, this is drunk in love. Like, girl, if you don't leave this man be, like, and shout out to OOTW, shout out to the mods. I see y'all doing y'all work. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, girl. So the next day, he sends me a good morning text. So I brought it up and says, what do you want to tell me? Trying to get him to, say that he wants to be with you. Or no, you said he want to tell you something. I'm sorry. So shout out to Callie for the donation. They said, oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Actually, I think I could do that right here. Actually, truly, honestly, because I've been saying that like over and over and over and over and over, and I never catch your ass. I never catch ya. But, it should work. It should be working now. But she said, don't forget to add me as a mod, and thanks for that shout out. I was washing dishes, heard my name, and I was like, oops, so thank you. Yeah, no worries. But I'm definitely going to Because every time I try to, it like never lets me click it. But for whatever reason, whenever my mods click it, it always works. But it never works for me. But I will remember. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But, oh my God. I just read ahead a little bit. And I know what he's trying to tell her. This is such a classic military guy. Cut the music. Cut the freaking music. I know, Spicy, for weeks I keep doing it, and I need to just do it, like, right. Spicy said, like, I just keep saying I'm going to make Callie a mod. I know, I need to do it, like, right after I get done and, like, not wait for the video to process. It's just my Gemini scatterbrain. I'm sorry. I'm a mess. But, I'm sorry, Callie. Don't hate me. Look, this man talking about, I'm having a baby. My dumb behind thought it was a joke, so I told him congratulations. Well, turns out it wasn't a joke. That later turned into another depression and the start of my hoe phase. Girl. I ended up with oh my God. So because of me being in the hoe phase and being so depressed, I ended up with a guy who had 3 kids, which I was paying for. Nachi was taking care of this man's 3 kids. Because of this, I got my car repossessed. Oh my God. But that's another story. Back to James. Can this man stop playing in front of my house, acting up my security cameras? I'm about to get on the ring. Be like, hey, get off my porch. No, let me stop. So she done got her car repossessed, supporting a single father, I'm assuming. But that's another story. Back to James. I never truly cut him off. So that's why she says 7 years. Because I'm like, wait, he told you from the get-go that he was having a baby. But you still kept in contact with him? Okay. I never cut him off. In fact, I helped him pick... Oh, no, sis. You are a different breed. You said I helped him pick his child's name. Do you know how angry, infuriating that would make his BM to know that some random chick that's been talking to her man for 7 years... Well, not her man. That's the world's man. That's America's man. Was named by you. So we continue talking to each other and kind of accept him having a child. Over time, we keep dealing with one another and had little arguments, but I made the dumb decision to let him have playtime with other people. Girl, he about to go have another baby on you. If I wasn't... Oh my God. If I wasn't able to be around him for a certain amount of time, the deal was as long as he keeps it respectful and he continues to get tested and wear protection. So that's what we did. So I thought. We made this agreement in 2017. Well, let's skip to 2020. During C-19, my job shut down, so I was out of work for 2 months, and I spent that time with him. Ooh, boy, that's when you really could tell if somebody is the real deal or not. If you can live with them, that's how you know if it's going to work. You can't live with your significant other, it's not going to work. That quarantine definitely showed a lot of people where people stood. At first, everything was normal until one day I heard him on the phone with his BM, which isn't abnormal since they have a child. Well, as I'm laying on his chest, he proceeds to... Y'all already knew this was coming in the chat. Y'all already knew this was coming in the chat because I saw a few people say the word, but I was like, no, we're not going to put that on him. But this is a traditional military love story, so of course, this has to go down. I'm laying on his chest. And this MFer proceeds to say, I want a divorce. I lost my mind. I don't know what to feel besides rage. Keep in mind, I'm in another state, so I just packed my stuff and left. Somehow James and I get back on talking terms. How? What is there to talk about? We need to talk about this baby. We need to talk about your wife. Do you have other children? How long have y'all been married? Okay, this is concerning. Shout out to JoJo Flame for the donation. I appreciate you. Oh my God, I just can't believe that he really got you this like this delusional, this messed up. Like, what is there to talk about? What is there to talk about? He explains that this was a contract marriage so that they could both get more money. You don't have children with people. That's still, nah, that don't make sense. How you got a contract marriage, but she in a whole separate state? No, she says she's in a whole separate state, so that's why I believed him. Considering I have been around this man on a normal basis at this point, 6 years for the most part. So now we're in 2021. He comes back from his second deployment. I made sure I was the first person he saw off that plane. I stayed with him for 2 weeks. Girl, that's so sad that you got to make sure. Like, that's so sad. You got to make sure that he's the first person he see. Because Lord forbid he see the 4th, 5th, or 6th bitch. Like, this is messed up. I really, really, really hope. I really hope that you wake up and get, like, I don't get it. Why are you being so loyal to him? I don't get it. I don't know. By this point, he took leave for a month to go see his family, which I had no problem with. Shouldn't that also be a red flag for you that he didn't take you to see his family? What are you guys? Do you have a relationship title? Do you live? Like, what is going on here? Are y'all just friends with benefits? Y'all, in my opinion, y'all were not together for 7 years either. Like, this was not a relationship. You was messing around with somebody for 7 years. Because this is a mess. So when he came back, we spent more time together because we were celebrating my birthday. By the way, oh my God, why you had to be a Gemini? Why you got to do us like this? Geminis, don't even put your sign in the chat. I don't even want to do this with you. Like, what are your rising and moon signs? Because I see the Gemini trait of like the wanting to be the caregiver and take care. Like, you even said you fucking was taking care of a man, 3 kids, and now you doing it. Like, I see that trait, but I just don't get the constant, like, there's just constant negative reassurance here, but you just keep wanting to play. I don't know, man. Anywho, somehow the night of my birthday, we got on the topic of how he was dealing with some girl and how he did XYZ with her. So I left again. Mind you, for the last 4 years, my biscuit has gone to nobody but him. Girl, whose fault is that? I had an upcoming PAP, and I decided to get an STD test since I hadn't gotten it in a while. I got a call from my doctor, and turns out James gave me the 7 years wasted. Wow. Oh my God. Shout out to Callie again. Callie said, girl, it happens all the time. My husband was in the army and our neighbors were gay, and one dude married a girl from the local Walmart as a cover so they could all get benefits. Now that is a lot. That is a lot. But in that sense, Callie, they already, you know, in their sense, right? They had a baby together. That in Callie's situation, that'd be the same as if like you just met this strange girl at Walmart and you're gay, but now the girl pregnant. It's like, wait, like, that's crazy. I didn't know people went that hard. But yeah, James done gave her the clapperoonie. And I know I've been a clown for 7 years straight, but this is taking the cake. I truly love this man. For what? What does he do for you? And I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know what to do. I feel betrayed and lied to. Sorry if it doesn't make sense. I try to make it as short as possible, and considering my diagnosis is so fresh, I'm not in the best state of mind. Wow. Shout out to JoJo for the donation again. They said, hey, Nadja, I sent you a story on Insta, flacco.jojo. I will definitely open it, but if you want your story on this segment, you have to email it to tribeT@shopvoodoochild. I do not put the stories in my DMs on this channel because they get deleted, they get lost in the sauce. It's not really good organization. So if you could just shoot me an email, that'd be so much. That'd be awesome. It's tribeT@shopvoodoochild.com. Yeah, imagine being, that's what I'm saying. Nicole said, imagine being engaged to someone in the army watching this tea. Like, look, I'm not saying everybody is like this, but it is the culture. So if you do have a spouse that is in the military or in the army or whatever, they just have to be strong-willed. They just have to, you know, keep their head out their ass and keep it on what they're really doing. But there will be temptation, and their peers will be encouraging them to, you know, it just is what it is. It's a boys club. Yes, girls are involved, but women are just as shiesty in the military. They get down too. Everybody gets down. It's a boys club. But sis, I would definitely leave it alone. You got so many other dudes to choose from. He's already married. In military terms, when they're married, they're taken. It's off limits. It's like, I don't mean like off limits as in no hookups. Off limits as in there's no benefits for you. What are you getting out of this? Pain, misery, doctor's bills. Like, shout out to Trinity. Damn, y'all are sending a lot of donations today. Thank you so much. Shout out to Trinity. Which month are you in now for the stories? I'm all over the place. I haven't really been getting a lot of entries, so I might go back to the old email and see if I missed anything. Guys, if you sent me any story to the Nadja Sucks email and I've never read it, please go ahead and forward it to the new email. Because, yeah, I'm not really getting a lot of entries, and the ones that I do have are, like, long as hell, and I'm going to have to put them on the podcast. Sorry. But as of right now, I'm in 2021. Like, I'm in 2021 with the short stories that I read on live. And I did some long stories from 2020 last week. So it's all over the place. But I will always email you from the email that you sent me, and to let you know that I'm reading your story so that you don't miss out. But yeah, so never freak out. Never freak out. It is definitely the first of the month. It is now September. I'm going to be doing if you guys want to go to shopvoodoochild.com and buy out all of my summer stuff, because I am going to be doing a little Halloween launch. If you guys want to support the kid, I'm going to be having more information soon, but I have a whole bunch of summer crap on my store that I need to get out. So if you guys want to go and check that out, that's awesome. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to say before I get off here. Miss Gemini, Ashley the Gemini, please leave him alone. Like, seriously, like, you need to get some time to yourself, regroup, maybe, like, because this is too much. You're just bouncing from, like, toxic man to toxic man. I think you just need a break from men in general and just, like, do you take care of yourself, take care of your body, because it's a lot. Yeah, the email for the Tribe Tea segment is tribetea@shopvoodoochild.com. But before, when I used to just, like, not care, and I used to just, like, be like, hey, email me, like, before I had hundreds and hundreds of entries, yes, I sent it to my Nadja Sucks email that I made when I was, like, a teenager, Nadja Sucks. But now that we have so many freaking entries, hundreds and hundreds, we have to get a little bit more organized. So that's why, like, I try not to get snappy when y'all be like, where's my story? Where's my story? Like how I used to. I used to get super irritated, but now it is what it is. I mean, there's just hundreds of people. So I try to do my part and just hit you guys up when I read your story. Thank you, Nyala, for pinning that in the chat. So sorry again if y'all didn't get a notification, but it's so awesome that we have 369 of you guys. We almost hit 400 earlier, so that is crazy. If you guys want to actually, like, write me a note, that would be awesome. I have my P.O. box in the description. I finally put it in there. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm the worst. Send me some artwork. Send me a note. Anything. I appreciate it. I love seeing all of you guys. Just some people I'm seeing in the chat right now. Shout out to Olivia, Kiki, Jessica, Doll, Nyala, Breeza, Olivia, OOTW for moderating also, Marissa, Katie, what is that? Spicy Lit, Zara, Mo. Like, shout out to all of you guys for coming here and kicking it with me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, for sure on Friday. And please go and check out my website if you have not already. Peace.